Paper, but then I want to try a new. I always been creative. I always like to try different things. So on canvas, I grew up in a village. It's called Ling at the any of the island. Singapore is an island. So we had that. I grew up from there till my teenage year, and then I moved. We moved to a high-rise apartment building. But I grew up with all kind of nature around me, fruit trees, vegetable. My mom used to work on our land for 5 acres of orchids from farming. She know how to grow orchids from tree to a pot to any medium, and she actually grew about around more than 100 species of orchid, and she's very good in it. I learned from her, and because we live in a village, we self-sustain too. We have our own fruit tree, our own vegetable. We trade with neighbors. Neighbors have fish. We trade fish, and I can say I'm very lucky to able to grow up that kind of life, because not everyone's that lucky to grow in that kind of lifestyle. One book took me, to draw one by one, and the story is not like a typical story. You go like up, down, ending, tragedy. No, it's a very simple, straightforward. Whatever I want to put in there, it's actually more like informative about our neighborhoods, what's going on in our neighborhood, early life, and the animal around us. And it's also symbolic, metaphor of human being too. In hard time, how humans help each other, or how the animals help each other. This I make of stone. I went to construction site, pick up all those stones that they dig out, bring that home, my little shopping cart, and grind them flat. And why I do fruit series is because I want to feel the contrast. The fruits are soft, stones are solid. I want the contrast in that way. So I paint the fruit on the stone. Well, in Singapore, to tell true, honestly, because I was a graphic designer, so my art is mostly graphic design based, creativity based. So not too much on the fine art. I did a lot of on my own at that time, a lot of sketching and ink painting and drawings. Of course, drawing, illustration is always my love. And then when I came here, after working for a while, I decided not to work as a graphic designer or in that area anymore. So I decided to, on my own, create art on my own. But at the same time, that's at the time that I began to do farming, and starting with just small scale farming at a rural area in Doylestown with my husband. That's how I started from there, about all my community farming and project that I created all these years. Philadelphia for my further study to the Art Institute of Philadelphia. I have my art training in Singapore, fine art training and graphic design training. But I want to, and I worked for a long time as a graphic designer, but I want to further my skill set and want to explore more my creativity outside Singapore, so I came to Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, I study 2D and 3D technology. So it's lots of fun. Love creating characters and animation, 2D and 3D animations. And then I have intention to go back to Singapore, but I was hired right away in my graduation day, and I said, why not? I will get some work experience here in the US, and then I can go back. So I work here at that time around number of years, and one thing lead another. I met my husband here and got married, and I'm here. It took me a while to form out the characters, and I really like the hair is a natural part of the growing of the leaf, because if she's a forest deity, if she want to have magical power, it will be from her hair.
Wow.
A lot of people are like ding light and everything. I like from the hair.
Yeah.
You see, that's where the hair come up, regrow the new plant again, and that's how we have the plant. It's a found paper, repurposed paper.
Oh wow.
Like old magazine or people discovered sample away. I use sample book, like private sample book. They always have this beautiful texture paper. It's gonna be landfill anyway. I reuse them into my cover. So I don't like to label myself. I just a very community person. It show on whatever I do in my urban farming project or my art, my love and my passions. You can tell, even without me explaining. And that's what kind of artist I am. And I like people explore themselves, looking to my work, my project, you know, through volunteering to helping to come and see the artwork I do. It's all interconnected, all related. I can separate them.